Welcome to Educators. Today we're going to talk about something that I found very interesting in our school called social networking. Social networking among, well, in my school they're 6th grade and below, but in other schools, of course, we have children who are older who are involved in a lot of social networking. There was a recent survey done of 12 to 17-year-olds, and it said that 42% of those children had a profile posted on a website someplace, which I find a little disconcerting. And I've also done some research into the necessity for under 13-year-olds to have a social network. What I'm seeing a lot of in school is a lot of 12 and under with iPhones and Facebook pages and Twitter pages, and there's been a lot of concern that a lot of these kids are getting involved in things that they really don't have the maturity to govern. And it's frightening when you see the examples of children that are getting snatched, children that are getting involved in meeting people online that they're not doing any reconnaissance on and just hooking up with people in malls and finding themselves in precarious positions. I personally feel that no child under 13 should have anything to do with Facebook or Twitter. I don't think anyone under the age of 13 should have any texting capabilities whatsoever. I know there are some areas where having a cell phone is not a luxury anymore like it was a long time ago. It really is a necessity a lot of times with kids walking home from school to be able to call their parents when they're home, but I don't understand the need for texting. And my own experience in making parents aware a lot of times of what their children are texting has been rather shocking to parents. So I think my biggest concern is that parents get so busy and so trusting that Facebook and Twitter and cell phones happen, and we aren't governing them the way that we really should. I did come across a website that I'd like you to check out. It's called togetherville.com. That's togetherville, all one word, .com. And it's a social networking for young kids, and it's something they can't do without parent involvement, and it's for kids under the age of 13. Now I know when you approach your kids on this website, about this website, they're going to go, it's too babyish, I don't want to be bothered. But it really is worth exploring because it's not babyish, and it's a good way for you to build those skills for kids instead of just putting them on to Facebook and Twitter without building those social networking skills that they should have before they get into the big world where there are grown-ups and there are things that they don't know about. While I'm thinking about protecting kids, I did want to reach into the lunchbox today and pull out a name of someone who's been commenting. And that would be Miss Gina Pollard. Fantastic. Gina, your kids and you are going to get this book, Stick Up For Yourself. It's Every Kid's Guide to Personal Power. It has to do with understanding how to protect yourself against bullying, which is what we talked about last time. Fantastic, Gina. Gina was one of my teachers, brand new teacher 8 years ago, who has 2 little girls now, and I hear from her every once in a while. So I'd like you to check out Togetherville if you have kids under the age of 13, and I'd like you to post a comment, no matter what age your kids are, about your experience with Facebook and Twitter and cell phones and iPhones. Personally, I'm concerned about the danger, and personally, I'm concerned about children's inability to have a face-to-face real conversation with people. I see kids twittering and tweeting and iPhoning all over the place, and then yet when you sit down and you ask them a question like, what did you do this weekend, or tell me how you feel about something, almost nothing comes out. So I don't know how social our social network is, or if we're sacrificing it for other skills that we should have today and be instilling in our kids. So drop me a line, let me know how you feel. And I'm going to pick a name next week from someone who comments, and I have something really fun to give away. So stay tuned.